Hello, kia ora, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks for joining us for our Thursday update recorded on the 28th of November. Just a programming note, we're not here tomorrow, Friday. We're away due to other commercial commitments. So this is also your weekend weather update. Let's have a look and see what's going on. Pretty hot end to the day along eastern parts of New Zealand. You can see here with the orange shading, 6 o'clock in the evening, those areas are into the mid to late 20s, some of you into the early 30s. So a bit of a hot afternoon and evening. But look what's happening in the south here. Up comes this big, colder southwesterly change. So Fiordland, Westland, Southland and Otago feeling that temperature change this afternoon and this evening. And then it moves northwards up Canterbury as we go in towards tonight. High pressure is up here though, just off the coast of Northland. That limits how far that southerly change can go. And it also drives in this windy westerly around Cook Strait. So maybe severe gale through that area. And of course the cloud, plenty of gloomy, cloudy weather along the western side of the North Island. Get used to that. We get a lot of that at this time of the year, and also sometimes at the later part of summer as well, when we get these highs coming through, bringing in a bit of gloomy weather out of the Tasman Sea. So let's take a look at this rainfall that's coming through. Like I say, high pressure in the north of New Zealand means that the front doesn't go all the way up New Zealand. So here we are, about lunchtime today. Here's that rain on the southwestern corner there. Let's animate the next 24 hours and watch as that rain band very slowly moves up the South Island. A few showers or patchy kind of rain for Southland and Fiordland, the heaviest rain on the west coast. And then as we go in overnight tonight and tomorrow morning, that front falls apart, about the halfway mark of the country. So you can see the southerly change moving northwards as we get towards lunchtime tomorrow, Friday. Westerlies coming into the north here, still plenty of cloud along the western side. A couple of light showers maybe coming into Auckland and Waikato, down towards Taranaki, Manawatu, Wanganui as well. And some of these heavier showers lingering around the northwestern corner of the South Island. And there are a couple of other isolated showers here and there. But generally speaking, Friday seeing that drier trend. So this is 1 p.m. Friday. You can see the leftovers of the front across the Tasman Sea, Nelson Ranges, a little bit here in the northwestern corner of the South Island. Otherwise, many places are dry, but because of that cloudy west to southwesterly flow, we do see a couple of other lighter showers, not really picked up here on the map, but it's not going to be a very wet day, put it that way. High pressure out to the east of the North Island and south of Tasmania. And look at this massive storm down here in the Southern Ocean, showing you that because it's bringing in these big, strong southwesterlies around the Chatham Islands. Otherwise, that big storm system isn't affecting us. But it is worth talking about it because there are lots of big storms down here still, and that's fueling these windy westerlies, as you're going to see when we get into next week's forecast. But here we are for the final day of November, the final day of spring on the meteorological calendar, and we've got these showers around the North Island, possibly heavy into the afternoon, bit of convergence up there, maybe a bit of cloud build-ups around the South Island as well. But the high is rolling in. So Sunday, the first day of summer, meteorological calendar, I have to keep saying that because the astronomical date's still another 3 weeks away. But you're seeing these showers around the North Island. A couple of them will be heavy. High pressure east of Gisborne and west of Southland. It's very nice to say Southland, you've got high pressure coming through for you on the first day of summer. It is literally for the first day of summer, because by the second day of summer, it is now combined with the other one out here east of Gisborne. You've still pretty much got high pressure over New Zealand, but down in Southland and a few other spots, air pressure is just sort of dropping a wee bit as this high drifts eastwards and the low south of Tasmania moves a little bit closer towards us. And in between the two, the northwesterly winds. Couple of afternoon downpours again, Waikato, the Gisborne, Hawke's Bay Ranges, down around parts of the hills around Southland and Otago, but it's dry otherwise. And Tuesday of next week, back to spring. A reminder that spring's weather pattern isn't going anytime soon. So the high is up here still to the north, still affecting Northland, Auckland, Waikato, Bay of Plenty, and the Gisborne areas. But south of that, you're getting into the windier territory with strong winds through the Southern Alps, maybe gale force. Rain returns to the west coast. A few showers spill over into Southland. It won't be much. A couple of isolated showers into the North Island too. And by Wednesday, spring. Spring's still with us. High pressure is to the north, so that's protecting us as an invisible layer between New Zealand and the tropics. So whatever is happening up here, there's a low south of Fiji. For now, while that high pressure belt is in the middle, it protects New Zealand from those rainmakers in the north. Protect may not be the right word if you need rain. Further down the country, those isobars pick up. Windier westerlies blowing through, spring-like again. And why are we getting all of this? Forget La Nina. This is all about these storms down here around Antarctica in the roaring 40s. So while they stay at winter strength, we are still going to be getting spring weather in New Zealand going into December. Now, our ClimateWatch update is out on Monday afternoon. We'll take a bigger look at what is going on. It's also in the Farmers Weekly newspaper next week, talking about why it's tricky to do long-range forecasting and why these storms at the moment south of New Zealand are so important in the next few weeks ahead, figuring out what's going on. We're still keeping an eye on what is happening in the tropics. The cyclone season has started. The wet season has started, although it's a little bit spluttering at this stage. But we'll be keeping an eye on that because obviously over the next couple of months, this is going to be waking up a lot more. But until these storms down in the Southern Ocean disappear, we are still going to be seeing plenty more westerly driven weather as we go into December. That's all from me. Just a reminder again, not here tomorrow, Friday. Have a great weekend. We'll see you again on Monday.